Hi, you're sitting with the Royals. This is Eric Royal.
This is Samantha Royal.
This is Gina Royal returning.
And this is Angel Royal.
And we're sitting here. I got a bunch of topics today. And let's start off with Sebas Fiat.
No.
Yeah.
The one topic
Sebas.
he was trying to avoid.
Yeah. It's funny. I mean,
Finally came true.
Seba's almost 6 foot tall. What do you weigh? Probably about 160.
found
He
out
went to
today.
the doctor today. He could tell you.
Yeah, so I weigh 212 pounds and I'm 5'11".
Fat ass.
Oh my God.
JK, I love my son. and he's
I
not fat.
cannot.
So-
I cannot relate to.
Picture
Look at
that inside of a 2012 Fiat 500.
Pop style.
It reminds me of looking at those little giant cans of vegetables in a store, and you see this big giant on a little can.
It just reminds me to this movie, The Incredibles movie.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah, and
father.
Mr. Incredible.
Yeah, the dad.
Going into
Yeah.
the small car.
Yeah.
Just looks like that.
But I tell you, I was in it the other day, and it's pretty
Pretty
comfortable.
cozy in there.
It is.
Only the front.
It's pretty comfortable.
Of course,
Yeah, if
only
somebody's
the
sitting in the
front.
back, dude, turn out the lights. You're in trouble. You,
Yeah.
I
Gotta
don't.
be
I don't
Jolie
think
size.
you should have anybody.
there shouldn't be. It should be like a Corvette or something, like a 2-seater,
I agree.
because there's no room in the back.
Well, we should ask
What's
Jolie someday because she's always when we go to the store, she always sits in the back.
Well, Jolie's tiny, man. I mean,
No, but she's uncomfortable because she's
tall.
tall.
So she's got long legs.
Like she's
so-
really skinny, but she's tall. So still, it's
So
really
she's
uncomfortable.
5'7", and like you said, she's pretty tall. She's got long legs instead of a long
Yeah, she's what, like
torso.
99 pounds or something like that.
If that.
Yeah,
Add
so
that 8
that's
inch
like
behind
that's
your
like taking one of those skeletons you buy in a bag for Halloween and just throw in the back seat. I mean,
Yep.
She
Her
always
legs are
complains
pretty.
about it.
Yeah, I'm sure her legs are pretty uncomfortable back there.
And then,
Yeah.
And then the back of that car, like I said, I got that 8-inch, and she always complains about that.
you want to hear the funny thing? You want to hear the funny thing about that?
Wow.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, we went to the car show yesterday.
Yes. We
Oh
did.
yeah, we did.
And Seb, I wanted to bring his car to the car show. I'm like, it's muscle cars, dude.
And you told him that, and he didn't show up.
And he still didn't show up.
You broke his heart.
Sad.
Yeah, he was
exactly
crying
what it
because
was.
of you, bad boy.
Yeah, I was sitting there watching these two eat hot dogs and crying because you weren't there. It
And
was
you
so
couldn't
sad.
eat hot dogs because you're on a diet.
I can't eat hot dogs 'cause I'm on a diet. Exactly.
So we found out what he was really crying about.
Exactly.
The hot dogs
But I
were
had to
fried.
use I had to use some other excuse besides not eating a hot dog.
Yeah.
But they had the Hearst van there yesterday, which was like insane.
You know, I fell in love with it all up to when I walked up to it, and then I saw the amount of grease and oil that was coming from
Yeah, man. It
underneath
pulled up
it.
and it was like smoking all over
yeah.
the place. I'm like,
Oh, the band.
Yeah, the
And
man.
I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
it was part of the effect because it's called the hearse.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like, oh man, they got good effects, right?
Yeah.
No.
yeah,
No, it was like
leaking.
okay.
It was leaking like
Just
crazy.
pulled
man.
up and like
Damn.
a lot of
Breakdown.
yeah.
I don't know
Yeah,
how
I
we
mean-
got out of there.
The one guy, what was that old car, Gina, we were looking at? His 1912 Ford with the wood wheels and everything. And he said he had to YouTube to figure out how to drive it
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
because
Yes.
the throttle's
You had-
in the steering wheel.
You have to turn
That's
on the
awesome.
lights with a lighter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You have to turn on the
Because it
light,
still
you
has
gotta light the...
flames as the lights.
Yeah.
Oh, like lanterns and then.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it's the headlights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's air compressed the way it works.
That's awesome.
So.
And then me and Mom talked for about a half hour to that guy. He had a 57 Nomad. Oh my
that
God.
was
The
a
wagon?
Beautiful wagon.
Yes.
And I'm
That's
so
nice.
envious of
It
that
was-
vehicle.
Unbelievable. I even told him, I go, hey man, if you had to sell this right now, how much would you sell it for? And he goes, well, it's been in my family, blah, blah, blah. I go, what, low six figures? He goes, if I had to, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, that's about right.
It's worth
Because
every penny.
he had that thing set up real nice. And then you got the jokers that come in there with the loud cars that are like junk, like mine.
Or the new Mustangs that are 2000 something Mustangs.
Yeah.
Or
I'm like,
the
this is
Corvettes,
a
and I'm like,
muscle car show. I mean, it's a car show, but you're supposed to bring like
consider
any type of car.
The
But
Mustangs, the muscle still.
no,
The
I mean,
Corvettes.
I would say if you're gonna bring a car to a car show that you know is predominantly muscle or older, and here you are come up here with a 2020 Mustang, it's in a
it
different
doesn't
era.
make sense.
It really doesn't.
It
and
doesn't
it's
look
just
right,
okay.
and it's just like I laugh at them.
But there was the Dunkin' Donuts Nova, dude.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was-
That was gorgeous.
that I was like,
It was like an orange.
what?
So I guess
Really bright orange.
yeah, it's the same color of the Dunkin'
Yeah.
Yeah,
Donuts.
same colors as Dunkin' Donuts.
The orange color.
Orange and purple.
And,
cool.
Yeah, he had purple. He had purple striping on the seats inside, correct?
Pink.
Pink.
Or
The
pink. Well, pink. Yeah, the pink.
Yeah,
Pink
the
stripes
seats
on the
inside
inside.
looked like
The
coffee with
Cup.
milk.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
like
know?
a cream color coffee
Yeah.
with pink striping.
striping.
And the car was the orange, and on the back windshield said Dunkin'
Dunkin'
Donuts.
Donuts, and then
Yeah.
on the side it had a cup of a Dunkin' Donuts, and it said DD, and then
Yeah.
whatever the racing.
The racing team,
It's a-
something
it's
like
a
that.
Club. So whatever their club name is Dunkin' Donuts blah 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 club.
Yeah,
So they get sponsored through Dunkin'
Right.
Donuts.
that's awesome.
So yeah, it was a beautiful Nova.
So I go to the guy. I go, man, it's a nice car. Blah blah. What's got in it? Blah blah blah. I go, I got one just like it. I got a '65 Nova 2 just like it, but I got it restored and stuff like that. He goes, oh no, I bought this thing straight out, man. There's no way I will build a car, man. People that build cars, man, are suckers. And it's like, no, we're not. You paid big money for this car.
Yeah.
We know you paid big money for this car, and our cars are, totally by us, or people help us out or whatever, people that we pay to do stuff, but at a fraction of what
Well, you
he
know
paid
what's
for
in
that
your
car.
car as
And
well.
I know that's another thing, right, honey? He couldn't tell us what's in this car. He goes, it's a big block with a
And that's
blower.
all he knew, yeah, because we were trying to
And we're like,
question.
you don't know
Wait,
nothing
they had a
about this
blower?
car? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was a beautiful car, don't get me wrong. I mean, beautiful car.
Yeah.
Probably one of the better looking ones there. But I mean, better looking than that red truck. I mean, this car was set.
It was
But I tell you, he
gorgeous.
he had to pay 60 to 80,000 for that car. That's how it was, just that nice. But there was a lot of nice cars there. A lot of nice cars. You got the tire kickers. I'm a tire kicker. Although I own a couple, but still, I'm a tire kicker.
What's that?
A person looks at the car and says, "Damn, I wish I had it, but I'm gonna talk about it." But there was, man, unbelievable. The place was packed, man. And these guys
Yeah.
were eating hot dogs.
Now I must say, besides the hot dogs, they were delicious.
She didn't want to leave.
I did not want to leave, but I did get upset at this old guy who assumed my truck belonged to my husband. How dare he think my truck belongs to my
I
husband?
mean, your truck is like almost hot. It's a hot rod, right? It is.
It is.
It is.
It's
Yeah.
a 1930 Ford T pickup truck.
Yes.
The only
Hot
one who
rod.
can drives that truck because of the small space is you. So
That's
Yeah.
there's no
right.
way this big man can fit in that truck.
And how dare he think it belongs to him? I drove in there. I'm standing next to my truck. It's my. Oops.
Sweetheart, not every woman
my
is
truck.
spoiled to have their own truck.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Talk
That is
about-
very true.
Remember in the very beginning when we park, there was two ladies, right?
Yeah, and they were like, "Oh my God, it's so cool." They're like, "Wow," they're like, they want to be her,
Yeah.
pretty much, and they're like, "Oh my God, that is so awesome." Purple truck, girl driving, they wanted to be it, and I was like,
The best AC system.
yeah, best AC system, front window folds
I
out.
was not sweating, and it was 84 degrees because it does work.
But you missed out. Both of us raced each other. I mean, I didn't push hard on it, but we were rolling down Lee Street there, racing each other on the way to the thing.
We got a lot
To
of
the show.
attention during driving.
Oh yeah.
Well, you said down.
And that's what I explained to her. I told her this is the reason why Gina likes it, because you get so much attention in these cars, and it's not even funny. People blow horns, nice car, hey,
Yeah.
what's up, stuff like that. But Gina, when it comes to attention, she's like
Like any other
yeah,
girl.
yeah.
We
Yeah,
enjoy
she's
attention.
wanting it, man.
That's right.
And
Well,
she loves it.
I want to talk about
Especially
the other
'cause
truck
I'm
she owns
older.
too.
So I like the attention now that I'm older. You know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's got that that C10 LS swap in that sucker, man.
Yeah.
That thing's almost done.
That's still getting fixed.
I told her, man, if that thing's ready, I'll take it to a show this year,
It's
and
nice.
she could drive her truck.
It's a very clean truck. It's a very clean truck.
Yeah,
man.
real nice. She likes her trucks,
I just sure do.
but after seeing that wagon, I believe she loves wagons. 'Cause that sucker was
I'm
nice.
so jealous that you guys have 2 wagons.
Yeah, well, we all can't have a Fiat there, big guy.
My Fiat is a roadster, okay?
That's funny.
that was you know what, for a first car, dude, it's awesome, man. I mean, it really is.
It does
man.
its job and it picks us from goes and stuff.
It's
you
a
know?
good, reliable vehicle for you.
And it's got that little sports mode.
Speaking of cars, I don't remember who was driving with us.
Wait. Speaking of, Sebastian, did you tell Daddy what happened today with your Fiat?
I got pulled over.
Oh damn!
But not for speeding, not for speeding.
Who they pull you
Okay,
over now?
remember, guys, remember that we talk about Seva going to court
Yes.
because he got 3 tickets, right?
Yep.
On his little
3
Fiat.
in 1 stop.
Yep. What the hell happened today?
Yeah.
Okay, so today,
Might I add, he stayed home from work because he knew he was going to be late. So how can this happen if you're sitting in the house?
Well,
then. You know downtown Des Plaines, right?
Yes, we were just there yesterday.
And then,
We all
you
know
know,
that.
you know where the old McDonald's used to be before
Yes.
they tore it down?
Yes.
That stop sign.
Yes.
So at that stop sign, it says cross traffic does not stop. So I stopped. I was being respectful, but the guy closest to me stopped. So I'm like, okay. I started going. Other lane, there's a cop who almost hit me because he kept on going because they're not supposed to stop, and he pulled me over. And
so he cut off a cop car. In other words,
Oh my God.
dude, well, like, okay, I'm telling you, here's the intersection. The guy stopped for me, so I continued going. The cop almost like, whoa! I was like,
again,
whoa.
he cut off a cop
So-
car.
I went in the McDonald's parking lot. You know the other one across the street.
The new one, yes.
And then he followed me in and he asked for my license. And I shook my head and he knew what happened. He's like, well, I know it's a confusing situation since the other guy stopped for you, so I'm just give you a verbal warning. But read your signs.
Oh
He's
my
like,
god!
I almost flattened you out there, kid.
So he calls me Mom, and I'm like,
I got pulled over. I was like,
Like-
damn again.
Wow.
so, yeah.
Well, at least just call every time and let us know. Your sister just gets him and goes. He's
Yeah,
like,
that's
yeah.
true.
Go ahead.
Well, she usually cries out of them too.
Yes,
Yeah.
she's been fortunate. And she hasn't gotten one ticket.
One ticket, yeah.
All of them.
She cries and gets away with
she's
it.
got that baby face, so they feel sorry for her.
Because she cries out of them, she has no record.
Wow.
Exactly.
They all
Lucky
can't,
her.
They all can't be like us, man. We got to have those records, man. I'd say right now, me and her would have got pulled over last night if a cop would have caught us.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I know. Oh,
Yeah,
well,
we
like
were-
I was surprised when you said Lee Street because Lee Street
We
still has
did.
a lot of bumps.
We got to Algonquin right there by the gas station,
Yeah.
and we both were caught right there in that light, and then we just launched. But
Oh
I
yeah.
started kicking sideways, and I said, "Oh
And
boy,
so
I better
did
let
I.
off." So
Like, we both started kicking
Well,
sideways at the same time.
Everybody keeps on telling you, both those cars, you guys need bigger tires.
I got big
I
tires.
know I
as it
need
is.
bigger tires, but I'm not about to change that in that car.
I know, but like that you need it. Like I know you want it for style and stuff, but
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I'm not gonna change tires on that car. But on the way back, I did teach your mom a lesson. I'm like, yeah, you don't want to touch this.
Yeah, his is.
Yeah.
He knows. I think it's because you know how to control your car better than I do. I'm scared of mine, so I don't give it gas all the way down.
Honey,
I know.
blower and all, my car will kick your car's ass.
I don't
Doesn't
know.
matter.
I haven't floored it yet.
Me neither. And I launched on you yesterday.
Yeah.
We should try it.
Yeah, you
I launched
lost.
on you yesterday.
you
I
gotta
was
go on
like,
a strip. You guys like
Like
drag
we should
strip.
try it, but I'm scared. I'm scared because it just the back end.
I
Just
cannot talk
moves
about
too
this
much.
because I can even.
and I get scared.
I can drive.
you need a driver's license.
I know.
Hey, put Junior in that truck. He race you.
You need a driver's license, lady.
Nah.
No.
Junior can't even. If your dad can't fit in my truck, Junior's 6'4".
Yeah.
Junior can't fit in my truck, honey.
He looked like Alan the midget then. Dude, that was funny. The dude took a picture and everything.
Oh, that your guys' Tony and Ezekiel is like everywhere now.
Yeah.
You
over
got,
the
you know,
Okay,
you got chicken places versus each other, burger joints, and
Coffee
a
joints.
third burger joint or a coffee joint
the
walks in there,
same
sticking up
guy
his middle
doing,
fingers,
right?
and
Yeah.
F you too.
He's
Yeah.
the same
Well,
guy
we've-
doing all the videos,
so-
just a different.
The video that Seva showed us, it was the original video, the original part of,
TikTok.
I don't know what movie it was.
I'm not sure
Because
if it's a movie or not.
yeah, me neither. It's well, but that was the original video. But the one that I show you guys, it's the one, that one bold guy that I follow on TikTok, just because of that. The first time I saw that, oh well, I hear that sound, the Ezekiel and Tony conversation. It was with this guy on TikTok, but he does this different scenarios with this sound.
Cats.
What?
Somebody knocked my cats off
It's
of
not
my
a
thing.
cat.
That's
It's
cat.
a dog.
Well, then that must have been one of the dogs, first of all, because it's on the floor. And second of all, how dare you ruin her conversation for that?
I just happened to notice,
I
man.
was just,
bought
you know
the-
how
in the middle of a
complicated for me is to
story.
talk in English, and you ruined my story.
And nobody knows what you're even pointing at. So you're pointing at a lamp that had a statue of a dog. That the dog
Sorry.
apparently fell off.
The other dogs got jealous.
Buddy is here,
It's a
like
good possibility.
Buddy wants attention, man.
Okay,
He's
you
here.
may continue about your Nam
Oh, look
story.
at that, how sweet.
Okay, so thank you,
You're welcome, my son.
Dad.
My son.
So I just found, like, last week I found this video with this guy doing it with coffees, right? Coffee shops, Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, and he add this last line that is like the no what up
Watch
what
your mouth.
So it's,
what up
is name, you know,
yeah
and then he says Tony, and then
Yeah.
he says F you Tony. Then it's what's your name, Ezekiel. Then it's F you Ezekiel.
yeah
So this guy added a third part, which is F you
no what's up
or what's up
F
effers.
us. Yeah
What's up effers at the end.
She sounds like she's saying heifer.
yeah sorry
Not
but-
you. That was Gina.
Yeah.
Oh, so it was like the first one was with coffee shops, and the last one was with
Chicken joints.
chick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
Yeah, you
Chick-fil-A.
had
Chick-fil-A,
Chick-fil-A.
and then Popeye's going at it, and KFC comes in like, what's up, effort?
And then the first one was Dunkin' Donuts versus Starbucks,
And
at
the last one
end
was
was Krispy Kreme.
Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
That was so
What's
funny.
up effers? Yeah. So
Talking about that, your guys' opinions. You guys think it's Popeye's like is better than KFC, right?
I used to love Popeyes over KFC. Then KFC came out with the grilled chicken.
Yeah, the grilled chicken is like.
And
But they
then
don't sell that no more.
No, they do.
they
I
do
got it
just-
today.
We got it
Maybe
today. It's
not
just
in this one here.
in some locations, not
Yeah.
all locations.
Oh.
So now I
Yeah.
prefer KFC because I love their grilled chicken.
But that chicken sandwich from Popeyes is damn good.
Well, I'm talking about just crispy chicken then.
Oh yeah, no.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I
Popeyes
I
has a
still
better flavor.
I still
think.
like Popeyes, but you know if you have to compare to grilled chicken, yeah,
What is that
nah.
noise?
KFC is
Oh, the dogs.
KFC's grilled chicken is pretty damn good.
I didn't know Popeyes does grilled. Do they?
They don't.
They don't.
No.
That's why I said crispy chicken, even chicken in general, Popeyes is better.
Yeah.
I think, but the grilled chicken steps up, then by hands down, I think the grilled chicken is better.
I
No.
like the KFC original chicken though. It's like salty, you know.
But nothing beats
See,
these
I don't
like little
it 'cause
Pizza
it's
Huts.
So soggy, the skin's
Oh
soggy.
yeah, I
Pizza
don't like the
stores.
sogginess.
Right?
Yeah.
Nothing beats these little pizza stores, man, with their chicken wings and their barbecue ribs
Oh,
and
yeah.
barbecue chicken.
That's
I mean,
true.
it all depends
Vinny's.
on what chicken or what barbecue sauce they put on
It's
there.
all in the sauce or on
Yeah.
the breading.
Yeah.
On how they do it.
Guys like Rosati's over here, I mean, they do theirs totally different. I mean, everybody else, you know, they give you the sauce on the side or they put it on the chicken without the bread. But Rosati's, you know how it gets. They deep fry it and bread it, and then they cover it with the sauce. And,
You're making
oh
me hungry.
man,
You're making me hungry.
yeah,
They make the best. They really do.
yeah, they're real good. And then we had ribs from, where do we have ribs from?
Vinny's. That's what I said. Remember,
Oh,
I
yeah,
ate
we
like
had-
I
yeah.
ate 2 slabs by myself.
Fat
You had
ass.
2 halves.
Two. No, I had one whole slab and then the other half. Then
I love you, son.
right, because I had 2 little halves,
That's 2 halves. That's one
and then I
slab.
had one after that.
Oh, wow.
So what's that? 1.5, right?
That's 1.5
I
slabs.
had one.
You're a fat ass, son.
He's kind of
212 pounds.
Me and his brother when I shopped it, I got a side view of him and said, wow, he's starting
Hey
to
guys,
look
I lost
tubby out there.
3 pounds. I used to
What'd you do, go poop before you weighed yourself?
That's not nice.
I think you pooped before you weighed
I
yourself.
wish I'm
I
that
had
lucky,
my
man.
shoes on.
That's how I scale myself, man. I do my pee, poop, shower, come in there, I got rid of everything. Let's see what I got. Dirt and all, man. Weigh myself, yeah. I'm good.
That's
Oh my
good.
god.
But,
TMI there.
We had I had a situation. I don't remember who was driving me that day, but it happened this week.
What?
We were in the car, and another person was digging for that gold.
It was yesterday.
You was with me?
No, it was. I don't know if it was.
Oh yeah, it was me and you in the Camaro.
No.
Yeah, a guy in the S10 next to us. It was S10 pickup truck, man, and he was eating something or something like that, and then he stuck his finger in his nose and then pulled his finger out, and I'm like, oh
Because
my
I remember
God.
that you told me that. Like
Yeah.
I remember that you told me like remind
That's so
me to talk
disgusting.
about this, you know.
Yeah,
but
yeah, yep.
I can.
It was yesterday.
Remember like
It
the
was yesterday
whole.
on our way to the car show with the cars.
That's
Ew,
disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
disgusting.
oh my. Is this something that I have to see like at least
It's
once
like,
a week? Because it's,
oh,
it's just all the time.
It's like I'm gonna get a bite of my burger, but I need it a little bit more salty.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
It was her. I knew it. He took a bite of the burger. I'm telling
Yeah.
you. He had the burger like it was in this hand, right? And then,
Yeah,
and then,
like you can.
and it was like
Yeah, you were able to
Right, so
watch
in
like
his left
everything.
hand he had a burger and he was trying to bite it, and in his right hand he picked his nose.
exactly.
Yeah, it was like
was
dessert
like-
or something like that for him.
It was like, oh my god, dude, why do I see this all the time?
I think last
All the
time,
time.
it was me and you who saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Me and Gina saw it once. So yeah, all 4 of us at the table right now have seen this in
Yeah.
public.
And the one who sees it the most is him.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I've been with all 3 of you guys. I saw it. Let me tell you something. Back in the day, this is a funny story. My brother Johnny used to go and pick up his friends for work. Remember I told you that it was all family at the company I started with?
Yes.
It was uncles, brothers, all that stuff. And he went to go pick him up one morning. His buddy Brian, Terry, and Chuck.
Okay.
Chuck was the one everybody makes fun of.
Yeah.
So the father comes down, and the mother always made breakfast for him and yelled for him, "Come down for breakfast," or breakfast, whatever.
Yeah.
So Terry and Brian are downstairs, and she's still yelling for Chuck. And the dad was the only one that didn't work at the company he worked at. He worked in some kind of warehouse or something. And on the sudden, his dad comes down. And when his dad comes down, his dad says what happened, which was hilarious. Okay. His dad was walking past Chuck's room, and she's yelling for Chuck to come down for breakfast, and he opens the door and he sees Chuck picking his nose, and he closes the door, and then he comes downstairs, tells his wife, I don't think Chuck's gonna eat breakfast this morning. He's feeding himself up in his room. Wow. I was like, what? When I heard that, I was like, wow, dude.
That's hilarious.
The father comes down and tells the wife, yeah, I don't think Chuck's having breakfast this morning because he's upstairs feeding himself right now.
I'm glad I don't have to say that about you, son.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
That's
But yeah,
disgusting.
Yeah, I was like, ugh.
it's funny. Some of these things that happen all the time.
Yeah.
But some of the funniest things happened on job sites, because of the way some of these guys think, their frame of thought.
I'm
You're
probably
really
one of
funny
them.
sometimes.
Oh
like,
yeah.
it's like, stop it.
I mean, they get goofy.
They get goofy.
Yeah, man.
I believe it's because they are always together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're always 2 or more people.
Yeah, I mean,
they got the chance.
Yeah.
when we're on the job site, prime example what happened to me. We used to do the 2 ladders and have
The
a
plank.
plank across. Oh, yeah.
A
You hear an airplane outside.
Yay! Sorry, I get excited.
I love airplanes.
Anywho, now I say I never hear it. Now everybody is the plane, and I'm like, I never hear the damn things, and now all of a sudden we hear them.
Yeah.
Everybody lets me know that yep, planes here. So you have to set up 2 ladders. We were doing siding on a house, so you have to set up 2 ladders and a walk plank with 2 ladder jacks and a walk plank, and we're 2 stories high. It was me, Dean, and Terry.
Okay.
And Terry was the boss of this job. So we get over there, we set up the ladders. Dean sets up his side, Terry sets up this side. And I go up the ladder, Terry goes up the side that Dean set up. The problem is there's feet on the bottom of the ladder. And Dean didn't set one of the feet up. And we're 2 stories in the air. And this thing just fell like as if an H just fell apart. It just went sideways. Yep. And I'm standing on it. Terry jumps off halfway. He messed up his ankle, and I just stayed on the plank, and it just fell flat. And I'm like, I looked over at Dean, I go, "What'd you do, man?" and Terry started laughing at him, or Terry started yelling at him, "What the hell, man? Don't you know how to set up a ladder?" Blah, 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 blah. And Dean goes, "I set it up." He goes, "No, you didn't. That foot is still locked in that ladder." It was just so funny the way we fell.
Yeah.
That I couldn't stop laughing. I'm just sitting there laughing. Terry jumps off, and I just felt like nothing happened. It just went, I'm just standing on the plank like, hey, man, this is going to happen. It's going to happen. Boom. And I'm like, the hell was that? You know what I mean? Like I jumped. You know what I mean? That's how it felt.
Yeah.
And Terry's like, my foot. God damn it, what the hell you doing, dude? I'm like, oh, boy, here we go. And I just kept on laughing about it. It's funny. But, it's very crucial like this that me and Gina went on a job today, and I set up the ladder, and Gina's like, hold the ladder. I'm like, you don't have to, it's set up good. I mean, it goes a little bit like an inch that way. I said, but you're not going nowhere, and she won't budge unless somebody's holding that ladder.
Well, protocol, OSHA.
It's supposed to be tied
It's
off.
supposed to be tied off, so I always have that in mind. So I'm like, hold the ladder. Hold the ladder,
Yeah. Union. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I'm going union. How do you say
You've
that?
been unified.
Unified. There you go.
Well, if you're gonna do it, you gotta pronounce it.
So something funny happened yesterday, right? Because I went to this school to take pictures, and someone led me there, and my first time in a roof like that. Someone let me, I was going through this to the